Iowa Republican lawmakers have targeted diversity, equity, and inclusion programs so far this legislative session, with at least half a dozen bills already being filed. And on Monday, another bill looks to remove requiring college students from such classes, as our Connor O'Neill reports.
In a small cramped room Monday, the Senate Education Subcommittee advanced a bill that would make the Iowa Board of Regents create a policy for the state's universities to not require its students to enroll in a diversity, equity, and inclusion or critical race theory course to complete one's degree. An exemption could be granted by the board if a student's course is primarily focused in racial, ethnic, or gender studies. Those in favor say this legislation is necessary because they believe DEI classes are used to discriminate against qualified, good people.
And this is a very common sense bill. DEI suppresses and censors free speech and balanced views.
While opponents said history should be taught in full.
So you can't require a student to take a course that discusses social justice. Never mind that establishing justice is in the preamble to the Constitution.
It's addressing a problem that doesn't need to be addressed. And ultimately what this is government censorship. It's the government telling folks what they can teach, when they can teach it, how they can teach it.
If the Iowa Attorney General were to find out that a public university violated this policy, the AG could file a lawsuit against the institution to legally comply. But Senator Green, who wrote the bill, said universities wouldn't have trouble complying.
I've talked to some in the institutions and stuff like that, and I don't think it would prevent the critique of DEI and stuff like that.
With it being the first funnel week of the legislative session this year, all bills proposed in one chamber have to pass out of the committee level in that same chamber by the end of the week, otherwise they die in the legislature, meaning this bill discussed on Monday in the Senate has to go through the committee level by Friday in order to stay alive moving forward. Reporting from the Iowa State Capitol, Connor O'Neill, Local 5 News.
A similar bill is eligible for floor debate in the House. If eventually signed into law, this policy would not take effect until the fall semester of 2026.